And on to the news. StarCraft 2 match fixing investigation result. This has been a hot topic in the StarCraft 2 arena for quite some time. For like a week, I think. It's been rumors circulating that, there's some investigation going on of some match fixing. Oh boy, match fixing is when players purposely bet or are involved with brokers to what we call match fix, and they essentially take a dive, more or less, for some money. This is a big one, though. This is a big. 12 identified, 9 indicted and arrested, 2 indicted, not arrested, and 1 is wanted. Ooh. Oh man, it's gonna be interesting because some of these names are familiar. Players just like taking a dive for that money and involved with any kind of betting. You're not supposed to be doing any kind of betting when you're a player. And isn't the first time this has happened with StarCraft. Sadly, this is the 4th time I've seen a story come up. But here we go. Gerard, head coach of StarCraft 2 Team Blank, indicted and arrested. Yoda, these guys are 22, and Bibong Bong, StarCraft 2 programmers, indicted and arrested. Enough, former StarCraft 1 pro and journalists, brokers, indicted and arrested. H and I, member of criminal organization X, I don't know what this is, financial backers, indicted and arrested. I guess they kept their names out. They're a member of the criminal organization. And then we got J&K recruiters for gambling sites, indicted and arrested. 12 identified, 9 indicted and arrested. 2 indicted but not arrested, and 1 at large. So a total of 5 gamers were fixed. A total of 5 games were fixed across multiple leagues. The SKT Pro League, GSL, multiple leagues. Because StarCraft 2 is played one-on-one, it's easier to fix than other competitions. So essentially the players take a dive and for some money. The head coach and the programmer, this is bad. The head coach and pro gamers agreed to manipulate the results of matches in a variety of easy ways. Simply losing, going over time. The game lasts longer than 15 minutes regardless of result. Going under time, game lasts less than 15 minutes. So it's like going down in the 3rd round, going down in the 1st round, you know, like boxing fixing. Losing under time, etc. They bought out players in a variety of ways. They posed as sponsors. Oof. Ex-programmer gaming journalist was acting as a broker. They attempt to solicit match fixing through social media. Bunch of bad stuff here, man. This is a translation of a Korean investigation. Wow. And they got a list of all the matches. Bebong versus Flash. Gerard received 5 million won from broker E. Gerard then suggested match fixing to Bebong and transferred the 5 million won to him. Bribery and obstruction. And it just goes on. I'm not going to go through all this, but this is, oh my gosh, look at it. They got a diagram. Oh man. They got flowcharts. I didn't even know about this. Jeez Louise. That is nutsy. That is crazy that they got a flowchart for this. But check this out, guys. This is over on Team Liquid. Oh man, it's so sad to see this. But when you talk about sports and popularity, because, you know, pro gaming is very popular in Korea, we have the same types of issues here in over here where I live, and probably in your country as well. Let me get off of here because people are going to keep doing this. I think I got rid of it. Okay. Check this out, guys. This is over on StarCraft 2. They got the, I mean, on Team Liquid, they got the details about StarCraft 2 match fixing. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Now, let's go into some good news, man. You remember a while ago, Bethesda, the people behind our favorite games, the Oblivion series, Skyrim, the Fallout series, Bethesda. They've cobbled together some more Fallout Pip-Boy editions. For the U.S. only. Aww. That's right. For a limited time, the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy Collector's Edition will be available for sale. If you did get one before, you might want to try to get one now. Okay. Yeah, I think there's still some available. I don't see a sold out sign yet. They're limit 2 per customer. I got one. I got one at launch. The day they came, the day they announced it, I was like, I'm getting that. Because I want the Pip-Boy. Not to wear, but as a collector's item. And you get a lot of flack for pre-order and stuff these days. You know what I say to those people? Applesauce. I'll pre-order if I want a Pip-Boy if I want. I don't like to pre-order hype games. I just want a Pip-Boy. This had nothing to do with hype. I saw this and I wanted it. It's that simple as that. And I knew they were gonna go fast. What I didn't know is that they were gonna put them back up for sale again. But I knew they were gonna go fast. But Brennan, it's just a piece of plastic. But everything is just a piece of plastic at the end of the day. Including food. Face. But this thing looks good, man. Fallout 4 is coming out in November, which is right around the corner, by the way. We only got a couple weeks left in October. And the games are about to start rolling in. Let me tell you what, boy howdy, don't you know. We got a couple this week. We got a bunch next week, and then it's just not going to stop from there. So I hope you got your Doritos and Mountain Dews and your coffees stacked up. Because it's about to get real. Fallout 4 Pip-Boy Edition. They got the details over there. That's the store back on sale now. It's that time of year again. What, Bwana? Is it time for what we call the holidays? No, random voice from my left side. It is the time of year where you have to change your origin password. Really? Is it that time already? Wow, my LastPass password that was just starting to get comfortable. I'm sure glad that these types of activities encourage me to change my password every few months. Wow, you found that really funny voice on the right side. You have no idea. It's time to change your password again. Origin hack. That's all we gotta say. And I love this picture too because it doesn't make sense. This is a message from EA. Privacy and security is our top priority at EA. At this point, we have no indication that this list was obtained through an intrusion of our account databases. In abundance of caution, we're taking steps to security accounts that has an EA or Origin user ID that matches usernames on this list. As always, we encourage all players to safeguard their account credentials and use unique usernames and passwords on all online accounts. So if you have a username on Origin, starting with the first 6 letters of the alphabet, you should probably change your password to be safe. And if you have a username starting with another letter, it might be a good idea to change your password as well. Anyway. That joke. It happens, man. That's why I'm glad I got apps like KeyPass and LastPass and things that can generate really strong passwords that I don't have to remember. Yet and still, I am feeling somewhat vulnerable by these constant break-ins. I don't know, man. The more and more these happen, the less and less I want to put valid information on these sites. Like, when they ask for, some sites force you to put in an address. Just put the neighbor down the street. He won't mind. Check it out, guys. Got the details over there. All right, so this week's going to be crazy. So I'm going to talk about a couple games that are coming out. This Friday, we got Guild Wars 2, Heart of Thorns. October 23rd. If you hadn't heard, if you don't know, now you know. This is the highly anticipated Guild Wars 2 expansion. Coming out October 23rd. I still haven't bought it. I see no reason to pre-order this, actually. So I just get it when the day comes. Journey deeper. Well, we're going to have some new elite specializations in flying and raids and things that should tickle your fancy for a few more months. So it's probably worth a purchase or a look, at least. There are going to be a lot of people streaming this. Just put it this way. A lot of people are going to be streaming this on Twitch. Maybe on YouTube Gaming? Crickets? Maybe. Rebel Galaxy's next. That's coming out tomorrow. Rebel Galaxy tomorrow, man. I've been playing a lot of this, and I haven't got enough of it yet. It's a $20 space pew pew. Good old time. Highly recommended for everybody, including dogs and cats. Maybe some ostriches. But outlawed doesn't mean outgunned. You get a bunch of ships, get a bunch of missions. Kind of a sandboxy single-player game. I think you'll enjoy it. Comes out tomorrow on Steam, on PC, and on Good Old Games, otherwise known as GOG.com. Still haven't got a word on the PS4 and Xbox One versions. I think they're still in certification, so they'll be coming shortly. So if you need some information about this, I do have some videos on my YouTube channel and also on my Twitch channel regarding these. I have a 3-hour playthrough that I put up in May of this year, and I also have a clip of the 4.5 hours when I came back to it. So I got a long sessions that you can skip through and see the progression if you want to. They're both up on YouTube and on Twitch, so check it out. So that's Rebel Galaxy and Guild Wars 2 coming out this week, and that's the news. All right.